Hi, I'm Tristan Bowen. I'm 17 years old. I can either play up front or, on the wing.
As a 16-year-old, especially in this country playing soccer, it's a huge jump. Going from youth soccer to the professional level on all aspects of it. So I think the toughest thing was adapting to becoming a professional and living that life. It took me a while to get used to the contact, the speed of the game, the little intricacies of, when they give you a bump, to throw you off, to unsettle you. As you become a little bit more seasoned, you get a lot more games under your belt, you notice that you don't take in everything that's going on outside of the field, but you do feel it in certain moments during the game. When the ball's out, when you do a great play, whether that's offensively or defensively, and obviously when you score goals or any break in the game. But the emotion, it's unlike anything I've ever really experienced in other aspects of life. But I would just say, and to sum it up in one word, it's euphoric.
To some, waking up at 4:45 a.m. is crazy. But for Tristan, it's his favorite part of the day. While he sleeps with his phone on airplane mode to avoid late-night notifications, Tristan does take this quiet moment, first thing, to read over his yearly, 5-year, and 10-year goals, helping to set his intentions and aims for the day ahead. Tristan likes to have a positive impact on the people around him, and this early start is a great time for him to reflect on the small ways he can do this, sharing a smile, an act of kindness, or just showing genuine appreciation. He also focuses this time on gratitude, being thankful for his good health, his friends and family, and the opportunities that he has.
As I lace up my shoes right before I walk out of the door, one thing that comes to my mind every day is, at the end of this day, if I had the option to delete the day, would I delete it? Now, once I step out of that door, I'm ready to go. I feel like there's nothing the world could throw at me that I'm not already prepared for. So, at that point, it's all training mode from there.
Balancing soccer and a personal life is far from easy, especially for Tristan, who sacrificed a lot of his personal life growing up so he could be where he is today. Of course, now that he's older, personal obligations can't be avoided, and devoting 100% of his time to soccer isn't possible.
I think the key thing is having people around you that understand where your priorities lie and help you be the best that you can be both on and off the field. When I'm getting ready to work out, I'm just thinking about why I'm doing that particular workout. So regardless of if I'm going into the weight room, why I'm in the weight room, what am I looking to accomplish, what am I looking to improve on? As I'm working out, I typically think about the future. I think about what it is that I want to do on the field, what I want to be able to do on the field, and also what it's going to require to get to that point.
As a free agent, the challenge is to remain committed, with no one to hold you accountable, no fellow athletes to push you. The drive comes from within. Once he's pushed himself in the gym, it's time to play. Living in LA, Tristan is never far from professional players or former professional players that travel to the warmer climate in the off-season. 3 days a week, some of these players get together to practice. For Tristan, this is his chance to see how effective his training is and how he's measuring up to players that have been on teams all year.
Living in LA and being surrounded by so many talented people and athletes are amazing. I think it just serves to inspire me to become the best version of myself, and their success is inspirational, and it just pushes me to try to achieve the highest level of success that I can possibly achieve.
The key to team success is, of course, working towards the same goal. And it's a concept that's true in all major team sports, which is why this group attracts such a selection of talent. NBA Hall of Famer Steve Nash regularly joins in on these pickup games to foster his love for soccer and enjoy the camaraderie that only comes from playing on a team.
Being a part of the team, that means a lot to me. There's things that we develop in that locker room. It's a brotherhood, and every guy can look at each other regardless of whether we fought the day before in practice or not. Every guy knows that we're out. Once we step on that field, come the weekend, we're there to fight for each other. We all have each other's backs. And it's just a brotherhood, and it's just an amazing feeling to be a part of a group that is working towards a common goal, and that is bonding both on and off the field.
Tristan credits soccer with changing his life. It's his career, his passion, and has given him opportunities he could have never imagined otherwise. These experiences have created a sense of compassion in Tristan, an open-mindedness, and a discipline. He believes it's soccer that made him a man. Tristan is so passionate about his career, he now has his own soccer podcast.
So I started a podcast because I was extremely interested in hearing the stories of other professional players and all the obstacles that they had to overcome to become a professional. And I also wanted to create something that shed some light as to what it truly means to be a professional and what it takes to get to that point, so that upcoming generation have something to listen to, and they can know what to expect along their journey to becoming one.
For Tristan, soccer isn't just a game. It's not just his career.
I've come to realize how much the game means to me, how much joy and fulfillment I get out of playing it by being active in the sport. You know, I'm truly grateful for all the experiences that soccer has given me. You know, I've gotten an opportunity to travel the world, meet new people, experience different cultures, and make a lot of friends. To be honest with you, what I'm most grateful for is the platform that soccer has given me. You know, I've always looked at other athletes who have been positive role models, not only for children, but for the world in general. And that's something that I aspire to be. And with the platform that I have,
If he could share one message,
my biggest thing is being a positive light in everyone else's life, and to share a message of love, hope, aspiration, and be an example that anything is possible. You know, I'm just a kid from LA, and I didn't think all this was possible for me, but soccer's given me that.